Hey friends, I am Nichole Lee, your Starseed intuitive, and I am here once again to deliver any messages that are ready to come through for anyone ready to receive them. So I'm starting a little differently today. I felt drawn to offer an energetic cleansing. I've got some sage here. So the energy in my space, the energy in your space, our energy is being cleansed as we receive the messages that are ready to come through today. So it's almost May. Tomorrow begins May. May feels exciting and fiery to me. So fiery is not a good thing or a bad thing, right? It's just, it is what it is, right? And our perspectives shift and make it whatever it is for us, right? Our perspectives are so important. Spirit really just keeps reminding me of this. 1:11 on my clock right now, or my timer. So I'm gonna start with an oracle card. This oracle deck is very unique and very interesting. It's by James R. Eads. I love his work. And I may need to reference, not need to, but I may choose to reference the book for it. Because it's just pictures. It's very interesting. You'll see if it ever wants to give us a card. Maybe it wants tarot first. We'll do tarot first. How's that? We'll start with tarot. We'll end with the oracle card. Okay, so you could think of this as a preview for May, but if you're not receiving this right now, if this is later on, then it's just relevant now. I have a bunch of cards on the floor. Hold on a sec. All right, let's try that again. I think last time it took a while to get our cards too. I wonder what's up with that. So what does this collective need to know? Anyone drawn to watching this, what do they need to know today? The Ace of Cups. This is beautiful energy. So aces in the tarot, if you're not aware, are all about new beginnings, right? New, fresh energy. Things starting. Cups in the tarot are our emotions, our intuition. That's too many. I need one more card. Too many. So Ace of Cups. This could be a new relationship. This could be a new endeavor that is emotionally fulfilling for you. This could be your intuition reaching new levels, right? This could be whatever this is for you, right? This is a fresh start that feels really good, right? The aces are always really exciting. They're always new energy, which who doesn't love the feeling of new energy, right? New energy feels really good. So let's look at the next card here. Ooh, number 20. First of all, number 20 is about, breaks down to number 2, which is about balance, right? They always show me the infinity symbol with that. And it's the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is very much a card of deep spiritual growth, deep spiritual work, right? Endings and beginnings. Really taking a look at your life, at your choices, at your beliefs, at yourself, and determining whether or not where you're going, where you're headed is working for you, right? It's all about those big choices, those big decisions, those big lessons, the big, big growth, really. And then we get the Emperor. My goodness. Okay, so this is powerful. The Emperor is, I mean, he's the freaking Emperor, right? He's more powerful, more aligned, stronger, more experienced than the kings. So he's kind of the divine masculine energy, right? The divine masculine. Like the Empress would be the divine feminine. This is the masculine, right? This isn't, you don't have to be a man for this to apply to you. We all have divine feminine and masculine within us at all times. To me, honestly, so Ace of Cups, Judgment, and the Emperor, this is about you discovering your power. This is about you recognizing just how powerful, just how strong, just how connected, just how capable you are. And that's really, really lovely, right? This feels really deep. This feels, I hear the word soul remembrance. So this is like remembering who the F you are, right? From a soul perspective, at a soul level. This is very deep transformation. So May, this is powerful. This is potent. Now I'm understanding a little more the fiery, right? The Emperor is represented by Aries. This is an Aries card. Aries is fire, right? We just left Aries season. So this is something that's been building. This growth, this knowing, this remembrance of who you are. But it's big. This is deep. And because of this remembrance, this shift that's happening for you, it's like, I'm seeing a domino effect, right? I'm seeing one domino fall and all of the others falling as well. And this doesn't mean that your life's going to fall apart. That's not what I mean. I mean, it's going to affect everything that you do. It's going to affect everything that you say. It's going to affect everything that you think. And this is a good thing. So when we have these kinds of deep remembrances, right? These we can call them awakenings because everybody calls them that. When we have these kinds of deep experiences, things can tend to fall away, right? As we move and shift energetically within ourselves, sometimes we discover that our surroundings, perhaps some current relationships, perhaps a job, right? These things no longer fit for us, right? The energy is no longer a match. So be prepared. This could be happening, right? As you are remembering and growing and accessing more of your true power, who you truly are, things could be shifting around you, and this is okay, right? This is a message to allow this to happen, because inevitably, it's okay. This is meant to happen, right? This is interesting. Okay, yeah, this is that feeling. Okay, so this is why they had me say that. So when I was saying things can fall away, right? It's all about our perspectives. If we are choosing to focus on the loss or to focus on the negatives of our experiences, of our lives as we are in this shift, right? It's going to create more struggle for us. We just got the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So conflict, competition, feeling lack, right? That's what these two cards represent. So our perspectives ultimately completely shift how we experience these things. So this is why they wanted me to say, allow the things to shift. Allow the things that are moving away to actually move away. Yeah, Knight of Cups is next. So this is a very heart-centered energy, right? Cups, again, our emotions, our intuition, that water energy. The need to flow with the changes. And the Knights in the tarot are all about action. The Knight of Cups is very love-centered. So this is a question of how can you flow and allow the shifts in your life that are wanting to happen? How can you allow them to happen while staying kind of more centered in that space of love, right? In that heart space. How can you allow that? How can you create that? How can you ride the waves with the perspective that everything is working out for you, because it truly is. So, and that's something that you'll have to answer for yourself, right? This is different for everyone. But the perspective is really important. Okay, let's see if one of these oracle cards wants to come out. Thank you. And we get the number 2. These cards are so interesting, aren't they? And I am going to pull out the book for this one, so bear with me one second here. I'll hold the card up again as soon as I find the page here. So yeah, perspective, growth, changing, shifts, fiery energy, right? It is fiery, this energy that we are in right now and that we are coming up on. Which one? Here it is. So, some of the notes on this card. It says, scale is crucial. To the ant, the leaf is everything. To the giant, not even a thought. Learn to quiet your worries and you will find the balance that you seek. So this again, perspective, right? The scale of things is so important. Is the thing you're worried about as big as you are letting it be, right? So it's perspective, it's controlling our thoughts. But 2s are also very much about balance, right? It's finding that balance within you. So bottom line, there is a big shift within you that is building and growing right now. And this is going to continue happening. And in May, there may be some explosions, right? There may be some tower moments. There may be some things shifting and changing. But it's really important that you not only keep a solid perspective, right? Remember the scale of things. Is this really as big as you are making it, right? And to stay in your heart. Because honestly, the bottom line, no matter what is happening, it is happening for you, period. Even if it's something that's uncomfortable, even if it's something that you didn't want, even if it's something that you don't like, there is something in it that is benefiting you, your growth, your understanding, your clarity, right? There is a gift in everything. So the fact, I'm not worried about this, okay? This may seem scary or overwhelming. It's really not, okay? Our first card was the Ace of Cups, which is an incredibly joyful energy. And this deep spiritual work, this spiritual, I'm hearing spiritual renaissance that we are in right now. This is truly beautiful, right? That perspective, that scale. Take a bird's eye view and look at it from a broader perspective. Your life, look at everything from that way. Right? Detach a little bit. Have a wider view. Because all is truly well. Truly. So I'm excited for you. This collective, this is about growth. This is about becoming more of who you truly are. And that's a gift. That's a huge blessing. So I would be honored to dig deeper into your personal circumstances if you'd like. I do offer personal sessions. You can DM me on Instagram or find more information at starseedintuitive.com. I hope that your May is fantastic. I hope that you are reveling in this beautiful energy of growth, because it truly is beautiful. So until next time, my friends, thank you for being here with me. I always love sharing these messages with you. And until next time, take care.